what is most important for us at the end of the day, we discuss solutions. Solutions on how to upscale vaccine reach to the most needed stakeholders on the ladder, particularly our farmers in rural areas, because I think POPCOM has done a very great job in trying to see how NVRI can upscale vaccine production. And of course, the implication is that at the end of the day, if NVRI ups again, somebody has to also do something to ensure that the process continues down the line, and that's why we're here.
The disease burden in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, inclusive of Nigeria, has been stated to be about $9 billion US, or over $9 billion US. And if that be the case, it means there's a need for us to do something as far as prevention and control of disease is concerned. A state of emergency has been declared by His Excellency, Mr. President, with regards to food security. And so if we have disease burden stated to be above $9 billion, it only means that there's a need for us to immediately see how to safeguard our livestock. Again, I recently got to know that there were 522 million goats in Africa as of 2023, so it means it is more now. And then I got to know also that as of that 2023, 89 million is from Nigeria. What it means is that 1 out of every 6 goats in this Africa is from Nigeria. That means if we want to eradicate such diseases as PPR, if Nigeria is not doing it, it's not going to happen in Africa. This positions us, especially with reference to this meeting, to really give it all our best, because prevention, as they say, is better than cure.
The Veterinary Council of Nigeria stands for Quality Assurance. We are a regulatory body, and our desire is to ensure that the right thing is being done. So this meeting today is actually one that we know will promote such standard and actually set a path for the avoidance of our vaccine getting into the wrong hands. Because I know the various stakeholders here are the people that are supposed to have access to them. And it's a thing of joy for us that there's going to be an upscaling in the production of vaccine. And if that is to be, then the process of ensuring that it gets to the correct hand cannot be bypassed. So I want to believe with our support, even as we cooperate together, this will be achieved. And then the NVRI that we have known for standard over the years, based on the national, international, and regional recognition, will continue to maintain such standard.
I'm glad to have you here. I'm happy to see this wealth of resources in the country gathering here at NVRI. I agree, vaccine production is a problem, but not the whole story. Access is also a problem, distribution, availability. So I'm glad that we are all coming together to rub minds. Even if it's available and accessible, if there are no linkages, that cannot be taken up. So it gladdens my heart that we are going to have these activities this morning to discuss common interest and see how we can move the vaccine uptake to another level. It's long overdue, but with you present here today, I believe we will close the day with a very positive mind.
My name is Dr. George Osaka, standing in for the Chief Veterinary Officer of Nigeria. And on his behalf, I welcome all of us to this auspicious occasion, where we are here to discuss how to facilitate vaccine offtake between NVRI and distributors across the country. The Federal Ministry of Livestock Development, under the able leadership of E.D. Montan Meha, the Honorable Minister, and the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Chinere Ijoma, Akujori, who also happens to be a veterinarian, a professional to the core, have worked tirelessly towards repositioning the livestock sector in the country within the short period of time they have taken office. Within this period, a strategy has been developed, which we call the Nigeria Livestock Growth and Acceleration Strategy, which aims to upscale investment in the livestock sector from $32 billion to $74 billion within a space of about 10 years. Yes, so it will involve all stakeholders to put hands on the deck to ensure that this becomes a reality. And this has several key points, including value chain development and market accessibility, animal health and zoonosis control, feed and fodder development, finance and insurance, youth and women involvement, and livestock extension services, among others. So as we are all aware, animal health is key in any profitable livestock endeavor. And the foundation of this is through prevention rather than cure. And the topic we are discussing today on vaccine distribution is key in achieving this purpose of maintaining animal health. For vaccines to be effective, they must be obtained from reliable sources and delivered to where they are needed in good condition. Otherwise, it will be effort in futility. Therefore, we must stop the menace of quackery, whatever have limited or hindered the proper way of vaccine procurement and distribution in the country. The government commends Broadcom Plus, which has a vision of transforming Nigeria's rural economy by addressing environmental, social, and economic challenges in the country's food and land use system. As a ministry, we will continue to collaborate with you to achieve these goals going forward. I therefore enjoin all stakeholders here present to bring our wealth of knowledge and experience to bear in charting the way forward towards a robust, functional, professionally correct delivery of animal vaccines to the last mile. So on this note, on behalf of the Permanent Secretary and the CVN, as directed, I now declare this event open.